the concert was over at Carnegie Hall. The maestro took bow after bow. He said, my dear friends, I have given my all. I'm so sorry, it's all over now. When from the balcony, way up high, there suddenly came this mournful cry. Oh, Mr. Paganini, please play my Rhapsody. And if you cannot play it, won't you sing it? Oh, come on. But if you can't sing it, then you'll simply have to listen. Paganini, we breathlessly await your masterful baton. Come on and swing it. And if you can't sling it, then I guess you'll have to herd your repertoire. And at that final bar, we greeted you with round applause. But what a great ovation for your interpretation of I never get much from moonlit skies, I never blink back at fireflies would do. Oh, listen, Paganini, don't be such a meanie. What have you up your sleeve? Come on and spring it. And if you cannot swing it, then you simply have to shut up. Mr. Paganini, please play my Rhapsody. And if you cannot play it, won't you swing it? And when the gang is bopping, there ain't no need in stopping. Mr. Paganini, we breathlessly await your masterful baton. Come on, and won't you swing it? And when the gang is bopping, there ain't no need in stopping. Hurt your repertoire. And at that final bar, we greeted you with round applause. What a great ovation for your interpretation. Oh, Mr. Paganini, don't you be that meanie. What have you up your sleeve? Come on and spring it. And if you can't spring it, then you're gonna have to swing it. Whoa. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Well, we had such a wonderful time tonight. Please help me thank Mr. John DiMartino once again on the piano. That was fast time goes by, but I want to thank you all so much for coming to see me. We do have one more planned. You know how people do the encore, they walk off the stage and they walk. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay here and do it because yeah. Anyway, I already got my 10,000 steps into this. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't count my steps. Yeah, this is the one. I wanted to do this song. Actually, I did this first at the Colony down in Palm Beach. I remember this because I was looking for a new, sort of goodbye song. As most performers try to do, a song that says what we feel and what we, how we want to express our thanks to the people, to the lovely audience, to our friends. And I had a recollection of this song that I learned. that Carol Burnett taught me. I did a show on Broadway with Carol called The Hollywood Arms, which was really such a thrill, not only to do the show, but to work with her and get to know her, as just was nothing short of an absolute thrill. And to this day, she remains one of my sweetest, dearest friends and constant support. And she makes you feel, 95 feet tall anytime you're in the room, And she taught me this song because it was only known to be the first word of 8 bars, but she taught me the whole thing of it. And I said, why don't we pull that song out and do it? So with my accompanist, Mike Renzi, my musical director, Mike Renzi, together we made a little medley of it. And I don't know what possessed me. I said, let me call her and we'll play it for her. So I called her up she was out in California. I said, Carol, I'd like to, get your opinion on it and see what you think of this song. It's the song you taught me, but, what do you think? She went, go for it. So I put the phone on speakerphone. Mike and I did this song, and I came back to the phone, and it was like dead silent. And I thought, well, she didn't hang up. I'm thinking maybe she did she not like it? She comes back, and she was crying, and she told me that this is a totally true story. She told me that that day happened to be the anniversary of her daughter Carrie's death. And she said, I'll never forget this, she said, Nicholas, for you to call me today of all days and sing that song just the way you did just now, and this was the quote that I'll never forget, I don't know if I believe in miracles, but I think that this is the closest we'll ever get to one. Thank you for making my day. And I turned to Mike, and he and I were just in tears, on the other end of the phone. So tonight I'd like to dedicate this, of course, to all of you, and to Carol, and to all the good things. This is how I feel. I'm so glad we've had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. There's a time you set aside for dreaming, and a time for things you have to do. But the time that I love most is an evening I can spend a moment here with you. When the time comes and I'm feeling lonely, and I'm feeling oh so blue, I'll just sit back and think of you only, and this happiness still will shine through. This will be my shining hour, calm and happy and bright. In my dreams your faces will flower through the darkness of the night, like the lights of home before me, or an angel watching over me. Yes, this will be my shining hour, till I'm with you again. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. till I'm with you again. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This was such a blast. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is John DiMartino. Wow, as well. John DiMartino. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Good night.